Okay, a little bit of fun for you all this morning. I've been meaning to do a video like this for quite a while, just to try and get people to understand the costs that are involved in buying koi and shipping koi from Japan all the way back to the UK and anywhere else, I guess. I mean, it will all depend on certain companies' overhead and, you know, what they pay and staff rates and stuff like that. But, you know, electric, gas, freight, all the charges that come with buying fish and importing fish back into the UK. We're one of the few direct importers back into the UK, and the costs that come with it, it really is. I mean, you know, the costing. What happens is that we buy koi from here, like you would do in England. You go into a dealer's, you look at a koi, you like it, you ask how much it is. If you like the price, you buy it. Then you expect that koi to have a bag in a box, which it does. So what happens is that any koi we buy, let's just take example Shintaro. So we'll, you know, say if we've got 20 boxes on the next shipment coming from Shintaro. So they pack all the boxes here, and then they meet down in Ojiya, they meet at a central point, and then they get put on a big truck that gets taken down to the airport in Tokyo. Right, so from here, we have to pay for health certificates. We have to pay for trucking costs back down to the airport, whether we've got 1 box or 100 boxes, it costs the same, virtually, pretty much. So, you know, all them costs are taken into consideration. Then we have fuel surcharges from the airline. Then we've got to pay the freight. And then when we get back to England, right, we've got to pay the VAT, the taxes, the import duty, agent fees, for clearing the shipment, for clearing customs. Then we've got to then get trucks down to Heathrow, 4 hours there, 4 hours back. So we've got to pay people, we've got to get people, you know, and then we've got to get them back to the shop. Then we've got to heat them. Then we've got to feed them. Then we've got to treat them, right? So we've just done a Shintaro tancho, just tanchos, like 18 pieces, right? And there was one male. They don't want the males. So Saito's just said to me, Tim, he said, that's for you, it's a gift, right? Anybody else would be absolutely over the moon with a gift of a tancho shower. Great, brilliant, right? But sometimes a gift isn't a gift because it's going to cost me money to take back to the UK, right? So I'm going to show you the fish, right? And then we're going to, then in the comment section below, just have a think about it. Maybe people who own their own businesses will be pretty much more understanding on the situation. But, you know, this koi will go in a box with 2 other fish. So it's a third of the freight. So the koi cost me nothing. It's free. Now then, I want you to tell me how much you think, as a koi dealer, I should be selling this koi for. Yeah? So let's go and have a look at the fish first, and then let me know. Don't forget all the costs. I've got hotel costs here, I've got truck costs here, I've got food, drink, right? It's not cheap, right? Sales have been exceptional this year, which makes it a lot easier, but you've got to still put on a certain amount to be able to sell it. You can't lose on it. But I mean, I know everybody thinks that we're all millionaires and, you know, driving Porsches and whatnot. Wish I was. Wish I could fit in one. But anyway, people, you get the gist of what I'm saying, right? So let's go and have a look at the fish, right? And then we'll figure it out, because even a free fish can be very expensive. But let's go and have a look. A really nice tancho shower. It's got the sumi going to come through. A lot of people like the black on the head. So, great shape. So come on guys, how much should this be? So there it is. So if you can let me know in the comments. Now again, the reason why Shintaro doesn't want it is because it's male. You don't want to grow male fish. So they're pretty worthless. So, I mean, he's got more down there. But at the end of the day, it's just not worth bringing them back. But as a gift, I can't really say no. I don't want to say, oh no. But, you know, as a Tantro shower, I'll probably sell it. It shouldn't be a problem. But when it comes to males from these top breeders, they don't want them. They don't want them at all. You know, they're probably the ones that he's got left, or the ones that a lot of breeders have got left, will not make it into mud ponds. They won't make it till next year. So, because it's not worth their while keeping them. So they don't want them. So that's why he's giving it for free. But like I said, he'd probably give me all the males for free. But they're not free. Not when I've got to export them back to the UK. So then it makes it not worth it, because we don't want to be selling males of quality. You know, it's just not our business. So, but anyway, have a look in the comments. Let me know what the cost of this koi should be. All right, and then afterwards, I'll do something else on a video, and I'll tell you roughly how much that's going to cost me to get back, and how much it's going to cost me to do everything else, like run the shop, run everything, run the trucks. So, like I said, every dealer is different, so I can only say it on my part. Every dealer has different overhead. But have a think, have a look, let me know in the comments. Thanks, guys.